Hola mi gente bella, welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, my name is Jeremy Serrano and I'm the creator behind La Comida Jeremy. If you don't know who I am a full-time freelance artist and vegan chef, and I have been creating on this platform for the past almost 5 years, but it wasn't until last year when I decided to quit my full-time job and become a full-time artist and live off my own creation. And guess what, friends? In 2022, it is very possible for you to do the same and monetize what you love to do. So as you can see by the title of this video, I'm going to be teaching you ways to make money as an artist and what I do to make money as an artist. So without further ado, let's go ahead and jump right into it. Numero uno is, of course, the most obvious one, is to sell your art. How are you going to be an artist and not sell your art? One of the main ones that I use is selling my art online on my own website. You can do this in many different ways, through Etsy, through your own website, through Instagram shop. There are so many ways for you to get started. You don't even have to have your own store. You can do like PayPal or Venmo, and that's how you can get an audience built up. So start selling your stuff online, selling your stuff in person. You can go to like farmers markets, art markets, there's the holiday shops, the summer markets. There's so many things that you can do. I've been seeing people like sell their stuff at tag sales and garage sales during the summer months. There's so many ways for you to get your stuff out there in person. Another way for you to sell your stuff is in stores. There's awesome like mom and pop shops, just local amazing stores that love local artists and love to support them. Go to your local stores and say like, hey, I'm an artist, or even message them on Instagram or the website and say like, hey, I'm an artist and I want to sell my stuff. I want to do wholesale. How can I do that with you? I myself do not sell wholesale or in person as of yet. I don't really have the need to do that because honestly selling my stuff online is just the way to go for me. I also live pretty far away from most of these stores. It just seems like a lot, and so I haven't been willing to do it myself, and I also have had much success selling my stuff online, especially with my following on Instagram. It is an option, but not everyone does it, so it is okay to choose one or the other or do all of them because monetizing is the name of the game for you to be a full-time artist in 2022. Commissions. This is one that I did the first year as a freelance artist. I did commissions about 2 or 3 times on my store. I promoted it heavily on Instagram, and it was times when honestly I needed to pay my bills. I say commissions because commissions are a great way to earn money. If you are willing to do them, I think this is a great way to earn money because people love personalized gifts. So if you can offer like pet portraits, couple portraits, family portraits, even if you are like an anime artist or like if you have your own personal like fantasy style, if you can maybe take requests and say like, hey, I'm doing this for $40. I want to draw this many slots. That is a great way to earn money. Honestly, this is another thing that I don't like to do. I get so stressed out when it comes to commissions because commissions are a very personal thing, and you're obviously working with a client one-on-one versus like them going to your store and just buying something that you made for like anybody. It's not just like a regular print. This is something that they're going to pay you for so that you can get it customized and make it just for them. I also worry about like people not liking it and then having to start all over again or changing colors and all that stuff. It just stresses me out a lot, honestly. So if you are like me and get really stressed out and a lot of anxiety from commissions, then maybe not offer them. But if you are wanting to make a good buck, commissions are the way to go. Start a paid membership only page. There are tons of websites that you can do this on. I specifically work on Ko-fi. So I love Ko-fi. I'm a big supporter of Ko-fi. It's run by artists, not like a corporation. I also know a lot of artists are on Patreon. Patreon has been around a little bit longer than Ko-fi and they are a little bit more advanced. However, they do take a bit of money from your earnings. There's also like limitations on certain things. So Ko-fi has been my way to go, but there's Ko-fi, Patreon, there's other websites. You can also do this on your own website if you're really interested. Essentially what you're doing is offering ways for people to access you in another kind of way that they haven't been able to do on social media. Or your other platforms where people can see you with whatever you're posting. Here you're able to do so in a more meaningful way because people are supporting you, paying you monthly. That's where these awesome paid platforms come into play, where you can offer your audience that wants to pay to support you some reward, a different kind of access to you and your work that not everyone else is getting. So it's a nice way to build that relationship. Also a nice way to build an income that you're earning each month that really helps to pay for your creative lifestyle. start a Kickstarter. So this is something that I have not yet to do, but it's something that I have researched if I want to do something big. So if you don't know what Kickstarter is, it's basically a platform for you to crowdfund a project. So this can be art series you want to do, a video series, an actual product that you want to create, or various products that you want to create off of a different theme. There are so many things that you can kickstart and get crowdfunding from. And so what they're doing is basically paying you to help support and back your project so that it can be created. Kickstarter is a great way for you to do that. I'm sure there are different websites, but the main website that I know is kickstarter.com. Check it out. If you are wanting to do something in 2022, it is the way to go. Make some merch. Literally a great way to earn money is selling merch. So what I mean by merch is literally products like clothes, beanies, hats, tote bags, notebooks, whatever it is, with your sayings on it, things that you normally say or characters that you normally share. Basically, you're going to be offering these products to your customers. And so this is a great way for your biggest supporters and fans to really purchase things that you usually say or post and really rock your style. And this is also great promo because people who they are around, or people who follow them, or people who like see them on the streets are gonna be like, hey, where'd you get that? And they're gonna tell them about their favorite artist that made this thing. And so that is a great way for you to also get your name out there. So merch is the way to go. For me, how I do merch is digital printing. I'm gonna leave a link down below. I don't know if I have a referral link, but if I do, I will link it down below. But I use Printful because it is the one that matches with my website, and so I've used them lots of times already. And so literally all of my apparel, tote bags, hats are made through them. And the best part about it is that you do not have to stock these things in your house if you don't want to. But as you can see right behind me is my studio. It is literally in my bedroom and I have run out of storage space. So if I were to order 100 t-shirts, 100 tote bags, hats, and all that stuff, I would not be able to fit them in my room. I would be able to fit them, but I would not want them to be here because there's no way to properly store them. The benefit of doing this through Printful, or a website that's similar to Printful, is that they are going to print the product for you, create it as soon as someone orders it, and ship it out for you. So you literally have to do nothing other than design the product, order the sample so you can see it in person, and after that, list it on your website, sell it, and the company actually does all the work for you, which is amazing. One of my favorite things about this process. One of my favorite things, honestly, is these t-shirts that I've designed. I think they're very fun, very playful, really are just representative of who I am as an artist. And so people are able to purchase these, and I love receiving Instagram tagged photos of stories and just people wearing my t-shirts. Like, it's a really different feeling. I really appreciate it. Thank you to anyone that has purchased one of my t-shirts. And if you want to support me, you can purchase some of those t-shirts down below. I'm literally wearing one of my t-shirts right now. So this is one of the monster series that I did last year. It is on a t-shirt. The back has all of the monsters that I designed. The front has my little orange familiar, which is like one of my most famous characters that everyone like knows. Also on the hat. Collaborating with brands, working with brands, getting your name out there with brands is a way to go. And it is one way that I love to work because it's like a one-off piece. It's a one-off art thing or food thing that I do. And it's also a great way to get a audience from these bigger companies that have such large followings. Also gets you connected with people that are like-minded or like what you do, just haven't heard of you before. And so it's one of my favorite things to do. Another reason why I like it is honestly the money can be really good. And I say can because honestly a lot of these companies are a little hard to work with and have a lot of like requests, or sometimes they don't want to pay you the amount that you are charging. If you are providing a service to a company, you should be getting paid. No matter how many followers you have, you should be getting paid in 2022. But all money things aside, collaborating with brands is a great way for you to grow as an artist. It's also a great way for you to build your portfolio. Now, if you don't know how to get in front of companies and would like to do so in 2022, let me give you some pro tips on how to do so. So as we all know, there is a very large market of creators, especially with TikTok and Reels and all these kind of things, who are wanting to work with brands and also get paid off their creations. So it's really hard out here to make money while working with brands. But the best way to do so is honestly to get your name and your face in front of them and let them know who you are, because chances are they don't know who you are yet. So if you are using their product in your video, make sure you tag them. If you are posting a photo with their product or you created something using their product, tag them. Put something in the caption saying like, I use these markers and I love them. I can't wait to get more products from this company. And that way the company will see your post. They might not always engage with it. They might not always see it because they're also getting tagged by thousands and millions of other kind of people. But it is a great way for you to get in front of their eyes and say like, hey, I'm here. Can you see me? Can you see my work? Little by little, those companies start to gain interest in you. You can also message them saying like, hey, I love your products. I want to work with you. If you're interested, my email is this. As long as you're putting your name out there and your work out there and you're tagging people, don't tag them like crazy, but like, as long as people are starting to see your work and be aware of you, you're going to see that people are going to reach out to you, or there will be opportunities where you can reach out to them. And there will be those certain opportunities where they're like, hey, I have this campaign, I would love to work with you. Digital products are a great way for you to do work really hard one time and then be done with it, list it, and you can make money endlessly. There are so many digital products that you can offer, like ebooks, tutorials. You can scan your sketchbook if people are really in love with your artwork, your digital illustrations, whatever it is. Make a book out of it, list it on Gumroad, get some products going, and this is a great way to earn an income. Something that I offer on my website is a cookbook. I also have a coloring book, and I also have digital downloads. So like I have these like journal pages or to-do lists that people can purchase for like $3, and I have sold them so many times. So this is a great way to earn passive income. Passive income basically means you did that thing one time, you get paid for it forever because it is up there, it's listed and ready to go, people are ready to purchase it. You don't even have to ship it because it's gonna go to their email, they're gonna get the download link, that's it, that's all the work you have to do. One thing that I will say be wary about is being very diverse and thinking about what you're going to offer, because there are so many people offering digital products that it's hard to kind of beat the crowd. You want to make sure you stand out. So if you're offering something, make sure it's not something that's already out there. Make sure it's something very personal to you and your work so that people can be interested in it and also want to purchase it, because you don't want to have a product that's just sitting there not earning any income after you put in all this work making it. Monetize your social media. So what I mean is literally that. If you can get paid for posting, if you can get paid for making a video, if you can get paid for anything, do it, because it is a nice way to earn a little bit extra change to your salary that you're earning monthly and yearly. This is a great way for you to earn income, again, kind of passively, because you're doing the work and it's going to get paid for people watching it or liking it, whatever it is. So there are different platforms, as we all know. So there's TikTok, there's Instagram, YouTube, Twitter, and even Ko-fi, Patreon, whatever. All these platforms are a way for you to earn an income. Most of these platforms offer creators a way to earn an income. What I have currently been doing is earning Instagram Reel bonuses. So I did it in the month of December and I earned $100. But $100 is $100 that I will take, and I can add that to my annual salary, which I really appreciate. And so if you can monetize your platforms, I honestly highly recommend it, because it is a great way to add some extra chunk of change into your monthly income. So that way your expenses can be paid. All right, and last but not least is to continue to be resourceful and do a lot of research. Every single month, as we know, Instagram makes a change, or YouTube or Twitter, all of these websites and platforms make changes. So we have to stay on top of that and see how we can earn income. I'm always researching, always on Google, always on Instagram, always on YouTube, and like just watching what people are doing. There are tons of videos like this one, if you've been watching, that you can check into and see what are people doing to earn money as an artist. I just love learning because I want to continue to be able to do this full time, and so if I can learn a new way to do so, I'm going to hop on that train. And so I always recommend being a person that wants to know. A curious mind is a great mind. Continue to do that, and you're going to see that it's going to pay off in the long run, and you are going to love your life because you're living off the very thing that makes you happy. All right, mi gente bella, if you have made it this far into the video, I want to say thank you for supporting, thank you for watching. And if you're interested in supporting me as a full-time artist, you can check my links out down below. Sign up for my Ko-fi, follow me on all my social media accounts, shop my store. I also wanted to mention that I do have a video coming out on my Ko-fi page where I will be talking about being an entrepreneur and full-time artist for the first year and talking about all of the challenges and all that good stuff. You can check that Ko-fi podcast out for only $3 a month, and that will be coming out this month of January 2022. I hope you all enjoyed this video. If you would like to subscribe to the channel, make sure you subscribe. If you didn't like the video, that is fine. I will see you guys never. But if you did and want to support me and want to stick around, subscribe, like this video, check me out on my social medias. I will see you all very soon. Los quiero mucho y hablamos ahorita. Ciao!